You're watching Finals Day here at the Hurley Pro Sunset Beach semi-final action. Gabriela Bryan representing the island of Kauai, last year's Rookie of the Year. Number 5 in the world coming into stop number 2, taking on the Goofy Foot from Florida, who had a crazy close matchup with Caitlin Simmers earlier today on Finals Day. A couple of waves to catch up on that we had ridden during the break. Gabriela Bryan in that red jersey ends up falling on her finish. That score will stand at 2.0. And this is how Caroline stayed hot. Backhand's looking really, really lethal in these big critical sections. Well-timed snap right in front of Gabriela Bryan. You also notice when you have your positioning on a day like today, there are a lot of waves that will go wide that you're not in position for. Bryan's got this one. Only had the 2.0 before it, and she's too deep to capitalize on the open face.
It's easy to happen. The current's running up. We see Gabriela Bryan right here.
Gabriela Bryan now hard off the bottom, throws up a nice turn. Just a quick recovery wave after the fall. And this is that smart thinking for Gabby Bryan. She's created some space to throw down a quick little frontside wrap into the double up. And now Gabby Bryan drills it off the top, and she'll ride away nice and clean.
Wise decision. She just swings on this. And I like it. You know, she needed to kind of back up. She needs another wave. A nice first turn there. And smart, she hung on to this because she's going to get picked up by the ski anyway. So she manages to manufacture a score because she takes this thing to the inside into Val's Reef. Spot you're pretty familiar with, right, Zoe?
Yeah, Val's is such a fun section of the wave.
You get a bunch to just totally binge and get through a lot of great moments from the championship tour season last year. As we'll go right into action as the semifinal continues, our Goofy Foot from Florida, Caroline Marks, drills the first section, tags it well, nice flow down to the bottom. A little setup snap there. Remember, only had one wave before this. That was the 5-6-7. And now she'll get to a fun-looking inside section. Throws down the backhand snap. Still wants more. Growing in energy, and she got herself there. Times a backhand hook well, and she'll step off. Solid read from Caroline Marks.
30 years later, same thing.
That's awesome. Caroline Marks did a great job on this wave, and she's also going to get first priority on that battle. So it sounds like the judges want to just keep that rotation going nice and clean for priority. Where'd she really capitalize on this wave, Megan?
Yeah, her first turn, actually, she wound up on her first big turn. I liked it. And she followed up with a series of backside snaps. But she got some extra points in here on this inside section that got really shallow. And she just has that strong, lethal backhand out here. And she winds up, she gets super low on her board.
And then Gabriela Bryan took off on the wave behind it, Megan.
Yeah, Gabby, a nice snap up into the lip, even navigating around all that wind and able to throw it back up there, but can't stay on. Look at the wind really picked up a notch.
And now Gabriela Bryan needs a 6.44 to advance. Here comes the Goofy Foot. Taps the first section to get this one going. Hard off the bottom. How's that backhand connection? Sweeping off the bottom again and drills it. She chose the perfect board for the day. It looks like magic. You can see her support crew there.
Just under 4 minutes.
One of her siblings in the background there has been enjoying a lot of free surfs. That's right.
Here we see Caroline just going straight into the floater there. But right here, this is where all the points are. Just a huge backside turn. And again, just winds it straight back up into the lip again, like Caroline, those series of maneuvers there.
Yeah, you'd imagine. I guess there are those signs that maybe there's nothing coming through. It's a pretty early hug, I felt like, with the time on the clock. But they'll just talk it over and chat as semifinals for the men will get started soon. Jack and Griffin. See Griff throwing a shaka to Caroline Marks, doing it for USA as Caroline moves on to her first final appearance as Narrabeen in 2021. We'll be right back.